Hi everyone, Steve Kim here from Gorilla Page. So excited, Steve Kim Show, episode number 6. That's right, I'm halfway to a dozen, and I just want to say thank you for always tuning in and leaving me some great comments. So, the first 90 days of 2018 has come and gone. That's the first quarter in the GTA real estate market. Let's see what's happened. So I've kind of posted the numbers from January, February, and March for you to really kind of see what the 90 days has done in 2018. So let's get right to it. In blue, we have Toronto numbers, and in green, we have York Region numbers. A little shout out to my daughter. It's her favorite pen. I told her I'd use it, so bear with me. Average detached house. So again, all of these numbers up here are for detached homes. So the average sales price of a detached house in Toronto sold for $1.283 million in January, $1.282 million in February, and shot up just a little bit in March to $1.293. In York Region, 1.092, 1.12, and mid 1.1s. It's York Region. So we see a steady increase in average sales price for detached homes, Toronto versus York Region. Here I'm going to show you SP versus LP. That stands for sales price versus list price. Okay? And so in Toronto, January 2018, 97.7%, 99.3%, and this is a shocker, 100%. March 2018. So what that really means is whatever the list price was a house in Toronto, a detached house in Toronto, it pretty much sold for that list price, which is kind of showing us that the demand is starting to pick up, in particular in the 416 in Toronto. York Region, we have 95.3%, 96.1%, and now 97%. So a steady increase as well in terms of list price and sale price. And this could very well be due to the fact that agents are now starting to have really honest conversations with sellers. And I think sellers in particular, you're really starting to understand that things have changed, right? We are very far away from kind of 2017, that kind of scorching red hot real estate market, right? That it was just bananas. It was just crazy. It was insane. That was definitely not sustainable. So we're kind of right back to kind of healthier numbers, I would say. DOM, days on the market, 2018 in January, 32, 23 in February, and then 17 in March. For again, blue represents Toronto. In York Region, we have 40 days, 30 days, and 26 days. So houses are not sitting as long, which means that buyers are starting to get out there. Buyers are starting to buy. Homes are starting to get to be priced properly now. Okay, and I'm going to highlight MOI, and you know MOI. Right, this is something I've been talking about all the way back to Steve Kim Show episode number 1. It's the months of inventory, the balance between buyer and seller. So in Toronto in January, we had 3.4 months of inventory. We had February, we had 2.8 months of inventory. And then in March, we have 2.3 months of inventory. That's important because you know what? I talked to you about this before. 5 months of inventory, that's kind of the healthy buyer and seller. It kind of gives everyone time to go purchase a property, just not the frenzy in terms of what it was back in 2017 where sellers were dictating all terms. Now, if I look at York Region back in January, 7 months of inventory. You know and I know, that's a buyer's market. Buyers get to dictate the terms. Buyers get to take their time. Buyers have the choice and the selection of whatever they'd like to purchase, and they're able to negotiate fiercely. So hopefully you were able to save hundreds of thousands of dollars. A shout out to you, Sajjad and Mina. Just got them a place up in Mill Pond in Richmond Hill. We got $215,000 off the asking price. So shout out to you guys. Big win. February 2018, we see 5.8 months of inventory. And then March 2018, 5.1 months of inventory. So in York Region, hallelujah, we're in a balanced market. So certain pockets of York Region are experiencing a bit of a buyer's market where they're exceeding little more than 5.1. Some pockets of York Region are just under 5.1, right? So all of these numbers, this is healthy. This is where we want to be. This is where we should be, all right? So Sarvesh, I had a great discussion with my buddy Sarvesh, bought a detached property out in Etobicoke. Crazy, just panicking. He's like, oh my gosh, my home price has come down. And I say, Sarvesh, are you moving? He's like, no, I'm going to be here for 18 years. I'm like, then don't worry about it. In 18 years, we'll talk and we'll run the numbers again. Quickly, we'll go through the condo market. This is important. In Toronto, February 2018, average condo sold for $570. Jumped up $20,000 for March to $590. And then in York Region, 490,000, and it just cracked the $500,000 mark last month in York Region. Encompassing all of the GTA condo sales, we see last month 529,000, and in March 551,000. So pretty much all the numbers, sales are up across the board, inventory starting to slide a little bit. This is still a great opportunity to jump into the real estate market. I have a challenge for you, for the ones who've been watching me since Steve Kim Show episode number 1. I want you to predict what you think is going to happen in April 2018. Comment below, let me know the person who's the closest in terms of the average detached sale price in the 416 Toronto and the 905 in York Region. I got a little something special for you. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for spending the time and sharing your valuable time with me. I hope you learned something, and please, please, please leave a comment, share, like, send me a text, give me a call, send me an email. Until next time, Steve Kim Show episode number 7. I hope you have a great start to the spring. Be well and get out and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful city. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.